welcome to another video on My Two Good Hands. Yep, we're here to show you something interesting. We got the RV. You saw we made the tire rack. We left it long here so we could hook up a Jeep and tow it. There's another thing. Next trip, maybe Mackinac, maybe bikes. So how do you get your bikes on here? Well, I had an old bike rack. I put it on there. I went to fix some things on it. All the plastic parts were corroded and hard and cracky. And I said, I don't want to lose my bikes on the road. So I bought a new rack. So beauty of the rack we bought is it comes up higher so that we don't have to worry about rubbing it on the ground. So let's take a look at the rack. We'll open it up. We'll show you what we got. We'll show you how to install it. Got this online for about 90 bucks. Came packed really nice. I'm going to open this up here. Careful not to cut stuff in there. Lots of parts to lay out. Those are the arms for the tires. It's another set of arms for tires. Some packing material we can toss out. Clamps for clamping the bikes down. It's like two different lengths. Looks like what's interesting is looks like this came pretty much put together. It's like this is going to be stuck on there, so we'll just set that down carefully here. User's manual, so we'll see what we need, and an adapter so you can go either in your smaller hitch side or your other hitch side. It says do not exceed 60 when you're carrying a load. Well, let's see how that goes. But let's start putting this on. We'll go through the instructions a little bit and show you how to do this. So to start with, the instructions are pretty vague. They give you a picture of what it looks like when it's done. They give you another picture inside defining the parts. But we're going to start by putting this on here. Pull this out. Pull your pin is threaded, so you kind of got to unthread it some. Slide this in. Fits real nice. And thread this. Now, what we noticed is they didn't give us a washer. I got some big washers. I'm not going to booger up my paint job. I'm going to go get myself a washer. So we'll be had some washers from another project. I'm going to put the washers on there. Run this through here. And it looks like you just turn this up. It's a 19 millimeter. Put that on there and give it a good snug. That's good. In case it vibrates loose, they give you a pin. Put our pin on the other side. All right. Next thing you have to do is put that on. This piece here goes on like this. That's not bad. Looks like that'll work pretty good. That was a 17 millimeter. Reality is I think better tighten that once in a while and check it. The next thing you can do is take this sleeve off. These will fold down. It's easy as pie there. You've got these pieces to put on. They tied these together, so they want them going on the same side. So we got to cut these apart. Come over here. These are going to go on. Looks like they give you some space here. See if they're the same. They are the same, so when you put them on, you can just loosen this up and get them slipped on. Not that easy to put on. We're back with our bike. Now, both of our bikes have the same wheelbase, so it's just a matter of fooling with it. You can see that we're not in 100%, so push this one in a little. It's got it pretty close right there for that bike. We want to move a little bit more. We got a seat against here. Let's move this in a little bit. Move the front out a little bit. There we go. Pretty good for that bike. Now, they give you two of these arms. One's short, one's long. We'll put the short one on this bike. So you can see the problem we got. This one's down all the way, and this one is clamped, and this one doesn't clamp. So let's try switching them around. It looks like it hits here. That's an issue. Let's see if this one's going to work. This one's going to work fine. This one's going to work fine. This one has an issue again because it's hitting here with the rubber. But, we got to get this to go down in there more. Okay, we know what to do. All right, bottom line here. This hits my sprocket. So I'm going to come up here and cut this back. Okay, that's cut loose. We'll just leave it loose on there. I don't think we need to take it off. I think it'll be okay. Like I said, see, now I can push this down real nice, clamp this up. Not a lot of hand room to turn it, but we put the other one on top here. Bring it in like this. Clamp this one up. So now you can take your straps again and come through your tires. These are like for safety, bouncing and what have you on the road. And we can put this one through. So things to note, always put these pins in before you put a bike in there. Check these bolts under here. Make sure they're staying tight, these two. It helps to check that one. This one here, check that. Also, get yourself some big washers to put in there. Don't scratch your paint. You'll have to fiddle with this. These are not normally for girls' bikes, but the one is a girl's bike. The other one is a boy's bike, but also has the low crossover. So there you go. They're on there. Pretty tight, pretty snug. Not going to move around a lot. I'd recommend a padlock through here. I'll probably put it through my trailer hitch way up here so that people can't steal the bikes easy. And I'll probably put a rubber cord on there too, just for extra support. There you go, another easy how-to tip from My Two Good Hands. Don't forget to like and subscribe to My Two Good Hands. You'll catch us in some other videos. Here we put it on the RV. You can put this on your pickup truck, your car. Goes in a 2-inch or I think the 1.25" receiver, so that's easy. It was like $90. I got it off of eBay. You can see it's got some sway to it, all right? A little bit of that sway comes from the tire rack, but I think a couple rubber cords to stabilize some things, just for safety. I'll also be running my lock through the holes in the frame so that you can't steal the bikes easy, because that's a big key here, not to get our bikes stolen. Other than that, we are good to go. I think we're ready for a road trip on this, so enjoy your bikes. I'll enjoy mine.